Hi, good morning for everyone. Thank you for your attendance. We're going to start the session in 5 minutes. Thank you for being here.
God, it's I know.
Hello, everybody. We are just taking time for everyone gets in. We are going to start in around 3 minutes. Okay, Fabian, if you want, I think it's
The
time.
sound
Maybe
here in
we
the chart.
can start. And this presentation will be recorded. So if you need to share it to somebody else, you can do it. We can send it later. So don't worry. So let's start if you want.
Yeah, sure, please, Mario. Thank you for all the attendance team. We're going to begin with this amazing session. This is the Citrix Unite Caribbean uh, for the partners that are in the Caribbean zone of our territory. So I please, Mario and Santiago, the audience is all yours.
Thank you, Fabian. Well, thank you very much. Welcome to the Citrix Unite Caribbean edition. This is the first time that we do this as Citrix the Time team. As you know, now we are taking control of the all the operation of Citrix of CSG. CSG gave us the operation of the LATAM territory, including Brazil. So we are now excited to welcome all of you, all our valued Caribbean sales partners, to this special Citrix Unite. Well, in this session, we will explore Citrix solutions, practical tools designed to help you to work smarter, also deliver more value and grow your business every day. Your presence means a lot of us. Let's make this productive and inspiring together. If you have any questions, please, you can write it and we will try to respond for you. So, um, with you is Tiago Volpe. He is our Citrix Latam ATS. He will explain the portfolio solutions. I hope this is very useful to do. Tiago, please.
Sorry, Tiago, Mario, thank you for the introduction.
Go ahead, John.
Thank you, team. Good morning. Thank you for taking the time to be here today with us. It's very important maybe to have that meeting with all of you, because today we had a lot of messages with you, because first we need to present to you that the Citrix portfolio is changing. All of you is asking for to us the new ways, the new options to work with Citrix, to create new use cases with Citrix, because Citrix is changing in the last 2 years. We have more portfolio to create new use cases inside the accounts, to have to cover on to do new business. It's very important today. The message. Thank you for to take the time to be here. I am the John Jairo Munoz. I am covering the ATS and customer success team in Latin America. All you need from our science technical perspective, please let us know. We can help you in the different projects with you. Thank you, Tiago, for the time, and go ahead with the presentation.
Yeah, let me share my screen first,
Yeah.
and then you guys let me know if you're seeing my screen, the main screen.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, cool. Again, thank you, John. Thank you for having me. You know, doing this for the Caribbean team. I'm from Brazil. My name is Thiago. I'm a ATS, account and technology specialist in Brazil. I've been working with Citrix since 2004, so it's been 20 plus years working with Citrix. It's an honor to be, part of this team here. I'm basically working, transforming and driving innovation and adoption through deep technical expertise inside our customers. And that's what I say to my wife and my mother. But to my friends, I say I just do a pre-sales in a IT company. So without further ado, let's start. So as John said, this is going to be. I'm not going to go very deep, into the solutions. I just want to make sure you guys get the message and take it to your customers. And of course, whenever you need our help, we're gonna be here to help you guys. Leveraging in helping you with more information. Okay. So let's start with what we have, uh, for this year as in terms of technology, strategy, and also evolution.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the disclaimer. I have to show you guys this, but let's move forward. So works now web first and hybrid. So the work's changing. Devices are diverse, locations vary, apps are mostly SaaS or web. security and experience must sit where work happens in the browser and at access boundaries. This is not just a tooling change, it's a control plane shift. So AI infused workflows are becoming mainstream, and employees already use Gen AI tools from corporate devices. Developers are using cloud development environments, so CDEs are rising pretty fast to standardize the secure way of development. Identity and access stacks are adapting to non-human identities and AI agents, and vulnerability exploitations happens all the time. And we have the human element to bring much more challenge to this picture here. That's why secure the work for us is very important for Citrix. It means protecting tasks, data, and sessions, not just networks, because we're used to say, okay, let's talk about security, and there comes the networking people and the security people to the table. So one integrated approach with better outcomes. And what about the outcomes that we expect? We expect higher security, simpler operations, great user experience, and with lower TCO. I'll map each capability to tangible results and show where it fits in our customer's environment. So it always starts with the, user in the center of everything. And then we have different type of users. So we're going to have developers from one side and the modern worker. And then on the other side, we have those users using cloud applications, cloud VDIs. And then we have power users that demands different type of configuration. And then we have the infrastructure with network and hypervisors, and then all the capabilities that we have to deliver. Observability, dynamic security, and endpoint optimization. And to bring more color to this, we have for that user in the center of everything, the VDI. And for the infrastructure, we have Zen Server and NetScaler. For all the capabilities, we have Unicom, Uber Agent, and Device Trust. Those are new, I would say, names for you guys, probably most of you guys. And those are the recent acquisitions that Citrix made throughout the, I would say, the last year, throughout the 12 months. And this is something that I'm going to go through each of them so you can better understand them. And then, of course, I'm going to talk a little bit about the server and the scaler as well, because we have a few opportunities here. And on the other hand, we have a strong network to support the developer users, secure private access to support those users that are shifting their applications from a legacy and client server application to the web application, along with enterprise browser. This is something that we have pretty new for us. Maybe not new for I would say the SPA, the guys the customers that already use SPA, but we have a new announcement here. And we have for the cloud users, we have Windows 365 and Workspace Core. So I'm going to go through each and every solution so we can you guys can better understand how we can bring them all together in a one secure workplace. Okay. So as I mentioned, Citrix is expanding value through its platform, and Citrix made few acquisitions last year and this year. So Uber, starting with Uber Agent, and then Device Trust, and lastly Unicorn. Guys, this is just a few announcements, and now I'm going to go through them. And I did not mention of course, Strong Networks is also a company that was acquired last year. Actually, I think December last year. So I'm going to go through each and every one, so you guys can better understand them. So let's zoom in to the Strong Networks. So
Excuse me, and Tiago, for interruption. Maybe go to the previous slide, please.
Mhm.
Maybe to reinforce the message. The message here is because Citrix is going to beyond the BDI. The BDI is the core for us, yes, but we are covering today other use cases inside accounts that we can the possibility to Tiago mentioned, to cover other needs inside accounts, not only BDI. We need to change the thinking in the Citrix is only remote desktop or BDI. Today, with the new portfolio, is covering the endpoint, is to have platform for observability, to have better security, the endpoint. Remember, Citrix in the past, very it was very strong in the core in the data center. Today is very strong in the data center, but the endpoint, we are covering the endpoint, we are covering other use cases, other things that is very important to delivery application.
And yeah, that's very important, John. And why those recent acquisitions matter for us? Just for instance, Uber Agent brings us deep experience analytics. Device Trust, it covers the context aware policies, so it's gonna bring us continuously device posture. I'm going to go to them, but and then Unicorn has the Elux OS for lightweight secure endpoints. So together they reinforce the secure the work message. And I was thinking about Strong Networks, and why did Citrix, acquire Strong Network, and it all makes sense for me right now when I see the strategy, because what does just for you guys to know, what does Strong Networks do? Basically, it is a cloud development environment. And then you guys may say, okay, why are you guys, acquiring a development company? So a cloud hosted workplace that provides developers with tools, libraries, and so on. It makes all sense because we have one huge use case, which is the developer, right? And we want to deliver something different to those guys. And you guys are gonna see this in a few slides. So for developers, CDEs deliver ready-to-code environment in minutes. So it's pretty quick. The credentials are isolated, tunnels are secure, resources are right-sized. So this is great for dev experience. And then that's it becomes to make some sense. So we have no dependency on IT, reduce configuration drift, no impact on productivity, minimal IT overheads, and cost efficiency. in device. So this is for faster onboarding, fewer work on machine issues, and endpoint auditability across the DevTool chain. And this is what I believe why we why Citrix acquired this company. So Citrix wants to secure the entire application chain. So from the secure app development to the access of that application. So we want to create the entire ecosystem here. So deliver the device with Elux, a lightweight OS based on Linux. And then from that Elux, we use the Chrome Enterprise Premium, which is something that I'm going to go through. And then from that browser, we access that environment where the developer can security develop their applications through SPA and secure the credential proxies, and then access the resources with all the security that we think. What you guys are seeing here, it's a cloud native dev that replaced VDI. We used to do that with VDI, right? So we used to deliver a full VDI to our customers, to our developers. Probably, a persistent VDIs for that guy, for that type of or that use case. And now we have the chance to change that. So, and with that, we can reduce costs for our customers, and of course, give them a much more, I would say, cloud native environment. So this is optimal for developer experience combined with security. Does that make sense for you guys? I think this is something new because I wasn't thinking this way. I was thinking that okay, let's bring strong networks just for the development team, but it's not that. We are we are creating or we are shifting the way we deliver the developer use case to our customer.
Yeah, sorry for interruption, Tiago. We have some financial customer asking because the strong network is very important because in some cases the developer teams is another side, external teams
Yeah.
in India and other countries, and we need to have the governance because in financial customer has a lot of compliance. It's very important the strong network. The strong network coding is specific use cases, persona, development team, but it's very important today in our portfolio. We have the possibility to sell the only strong network for the customers with the new use case for us. It's not necessary, remember, to have the universal. Remember last year, the license is changing. Last year is moving to the DAS, the scaler only SKU to moving to the universal that include a lot of portfolio, a lot of features, a lot of product inside the licensing. Today, we have the possibility to sell SKU on single SKU to the customer, and they cover it other use cases like the development things, the delivery
Yes.
application with security, with the governance, with the compliance, with the cloud, etc. Is very important use case today in some
Right.
specific customer financial customer. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for adding that, John. I was having a meeting with our largest public sector bank in Brazil. It was like 30 minutes ago, and their challenge is to deliver, something secure with governance to their developers, to their development team. And they have more than 10,000 people using this use case. And they're using Horizon to do that.
Yeah.
They're not happy, of course. They're not happy. They told us, okay, this was like an RFP from 5 years ago, and we're not happy with the way we are delivering, the environments that our third party, they are all even third party custom developers or external users, or they're on external users. So the caveat here is to keep VDI for heavy graphics or non-portable legacy stacks. VDI still matters. Use it where isolation, compatibility, and performance requires it. In this case, for the development team, I think this is the the better way to deliver a cloud native environment to those guys. Okay. And then after strong networks, I'm going to talk about the SPA and how things changed for SPA during last year. So maybe you guys heard about SPA, secure private access, where we don't use VPNs anymore to deliver web applications, web SaaS applications to our customers. And that changed. And also, of course, it changed because we're introducing a new guy here. So just a number here, applications, 90% of end user decision makers agree that the future of end user computer is web-based. It's there, guys. So this is not me saying that, it's the Forrester Consulting, and it was February last year. So this is new for you guys. So we used to see SPA with Citrix Enterprise Browser as the corporate browser to our customers. And now we're gonna see something different. So we made actually a partnership with Google where we are delivering Citrix SPA with Chrome Enterprise Premium as the browser for the for this web SaaS app delivery. This is, of course, this brings us new features such as DLP, which we didn't have with our Citrix Enterprise browser, and lots of other secure features, to leverage much more security to our customers and also a better experience.
Yeah.
It's like okay. Go ahead, John, if you want to
No,
add something.
only to complement something is
Yeah, of course.
the use case is very important because partner in some cases the customer is reduced today the VDI licensing. We had that problem from the customer. We are going to the customer to have the renewal, and the customer is moving the application, the client server application, moving to the SaaS, moving to the web application. The next message for the customer for us is, I don't need Citrix anymore.
Yeah.
The message is very, very strong for us. And maybe today is explained, Citrix has one product to compete with the other platforms, Cscale or Netscope. Netscope is in our customer talking about this, talking about I can deliver application for SaaS, for web. And today we have the message that that Citrix has a product to deliver application for SaaS and web. it's not necessary to have that to deliver that application. Today, we have that one product, SPA, and Google Chrome that has a lot of benefits to the customer. That's it. Go ahead, Tiago. Only
Yeah,
to mention.
it's you guys going to show everything that Johnson just said in a few slides. So
Yeah, sorry.
yeah, no worries. It's always nice to
Okay.
to have you
Go
adding
ahead, sorry.
your thoughts here. But we're shifting from VPN, VDI, as you said, secure web gateway, DLP, to browser-centric security solution. So simplify with lower cost. So instead of delivering VDI, full compute stack, a lot of costs, we're delivering a browser with all of that. So without having a VPN, secure web gateway, uh, security policies, everything's is just there in the browser. So that's a security model shift, as you said, and here it is, what you just mentioned. So we are creating like a platform where we want to use a browser, secure access, enterprise AI, and as you said, VDI is becoming um, something smaller when we look at this big picture here. So the toolbox has changed. So we're gonna see much more customers replacing their VDI or legacy solutions by the web-based applications. And this is how it was. Actually, this is the current landscape that we see in our customers, in our base. We're going to see managed devices and also VDIs. I would say that the pie is correct over there, but VDI is still a lot of is still taking a lot of our use case. So imagine if we change those use case to the usage of the enterprise browser, the Chrome Enterprise Premium browser. And then for the developers, we already have something new with the strong networks. And then we have just VDI for those very, very specific users for heavy graphics and legacy applications. And enterprise browser is taking, its place in this entire pie here. So it's gonna be a different scenario from now on. We're seeing customers shifting from VDI to enterprise browser. I've been working with a telecom company in Brazil where they are already, testing this SPA with Chrome Enterprise Premium. And they are very, very happy with what's happening. So they used to have 60,000 VDI users, and now they are, pretty much balancing uh, those users, and they have much more users using SPA than the VDI. Sorry, so we have 40,000 users using SPA and 20,000 users using VDIs, and this number may will probably change. So they will probably shift most of those VDI users to the enterprise browser. And this is not going to happen only in this customer, but also in most of our customers. That's why this is an important message for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Secured access transformation, some web plus SaaS users. We used to have that on VDIs, and we're shifting that or changing that to SPA plus Chrome plus Chrome Enterprise Premium. And with that, we may reduce by 45% of our customers' costs. That's a huge number, huge number. I mean, I'm not only talking about the licensing cost, but also the compute, the infrastructure costs behind this number. And this is, the customers, when they see a slide like this, I just showed this slide to my customer, and then customer says, okay, let's do it. I want to do it.
Oh,
And the ones that did it, they don't regret. They don't regret. They're very happy.
Yeah, it's more easy to implement. It's possible to
Yeah.
integrate with the DAS. Maybe in some customer that has DAS implemented, you can integrate very easy. It's possible to implement SPA on-prem or hybrid. We can implement that very easy in the customer. Yeah.
By the end of the day, the experience is going to be like mixed. So customer is going to have a workspace app with different types of apps, like web SaaS apps and all the, legacy apps and VDI as well. So they're going to choose whether they use a virtualized application or a Chrome Enterprise Premium, bringing all the security they need, you know. And going to the, expanding the core, let's dive into Unicom. Unicom is very nice solution we've acquired last year. So that's the message. I like this message, strong message. If we control the endpoint, we control the entire experience. It makes all sense. I was in South Brazil yesterday, talking about different things with one of our, I would say, uh, oldest customers in Brazil. They've been using Citrix since 2002, so it's very they are heavy use. They have heavily using Citrix throughout the 20 plus years. And they said, okay, so you guys do this very well. So Citrix DAS works pretty well. Netscaler just works for me as a security gateway, and I'm very happy with that. What else you guys have?
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, okay, Device Trust, Unicorn, and Uber Agent. And then they said, okay, I liked it and I want it. So it's something, it's pretty easy to convince our customers because those are the pain points. And they've they've always they've they have already been facing throughout the recent years, and then the challenges were there, and they wanted to see something from us, and that's it. We are already there. So it looks Unicom provides us a very lightweight operating system, Linux-based operating system, with Scout, which is the management system that manages everything under Elux. So Elux is the OS. So Unicom is the company that has Elux, Scout, Elias, and so on. But Elux and Scout are the most important, I would say, solutions. And with that, we can deliver something that we can manage very easily and with a lot of security. So that's why it's easy to sell to our customers. When we say it's a lightweight and secure OS, they say, okay, I need that. You know why? You know why they need that?
Yeah.
Because this is what's going to happen, guys. So Windows 10 will reach end of support on October 14th. That's my conversation with this customer yesterday. After that date, Microsoft will no longer provide security updates, technical support, and or feature updates for Windows 10. That's the opportunity that we have that we see where eLux can help our customers to extend their device lifetime. For this customer in question, um, uh, they said, okay, I have more than 3,000 devices that I don't know what to do, and I need a solution in a couple of months. And then he told me, I need Elux for tomorrow. I need the POC to start tomorrow, because this is the solution. This is the only solution they have right now. Otherwise, they are going to have to, you know, purchase 3,000 new devices, and it's not cheap. And they were not expecting to, purchase 3,000 new devices. And this is why Elux makes all sense right now for these
Yeah.
customers. But
Yeah,
not only this opportunity here, but the opportunity that we have on each and every customer that wants to, you know, replace their OS for something pretty simple. Go ahead, John.
No, sorry. We have the customer not only we concern with the Windows 10 end of support, but the concern is the security in the endpoint, because
Of course.
Windows is,
Yeah.
is with the security, we have a lot of concern for the customer. And so in some cases, the customer is okay. We have 1110, we have the licensing, but I am very concerned with the security. We need to do a POC very quickly, because we need to understand the management, the updates, the operative system, but it's okay for the customer today in different perspective, not only renewal and security is very important, even with the customer has Windows 11 now today.
By the way, Unicorn was created to support a financial customer that had this challenge. They wanted a very lightweight and secure endpoint for all the devices, and this is a huge bank in the um, I think Asia, and for this customer that I'm not going to say the name, they're using for more than 100,000 devices. Is that correct? 100,000 devices. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of devices using Elux. How about
Yes.
Uber Agent? So Uber Agent, also a recent acquisition. Uber Agent gives deep visibility into user experience and also the security security side of the endpoint. So it brings us uh, so we can improve and prioritize the fixes uh, with this solution here. So it brings us much more observability. It's complementary of what we already had with monitor, and also I would say uh, retarded analytics. So as you may probably know, analytics is being retired because most of the features in the analytics solution is being um, converted to the monitor that we have, monitor and also director on premise, and in part of in the rest of the uh, the visibility is being delivered by Uber Agent. So this is a enterprise-wide monitoring solution. It's not only for Citrix environment, guys. Customers can use for the entire company. And when I say entire company, we're not saying just servers. I'm mentioning laptops and desktops. So this is where we expand the visibility that we didn't have in the past. So that's I would say one of the complaints from our customers when they were, you know, troubleshooting an incident, and they wanted to know what was happening in the boundaries. So in the so with that I mean not only in the Citrix infrastructure but also in the laptop and the device where the users are connecting to the Citrix environment, and and also all the other components in the surroundings. So like database servers, application servers, and all the rest of the infrastructure servers. It's actually Uber Agent supports Windows OS, but Linux is under preview. Okay, so actually Linux is under preview, John, because we have Elux, and Elux is Linux based. So we're
Yeah.
gonna have Uber Agent for Elux and also Ubuntu distribution. But we're basically developing Uber Agent for Linux just to cover the Elux OS, so we can cover all the types of devices that we support.
Yeah. To date, we had a deployment guide for Linux for your
Yeah,
agent.
correct. So forget about the blind spots. Let's use Uber Agent. Um, one product for all environments and platforms, as I mentioned. So not only for the
Yeah.
VDAs, but also for the rest of the infrastructure.
Yeah. The important thing here for where agent is not include the where agent is not include only for BDI or the Citrix environment. It's possible to cover total machine for the customer. It's possible. In some cases, the customer is asking for the inventory, for the security posture, the endpoint. It's possible to the Uber agent. Not only for the licensing, by example, the customer has 300 licensing for BDI, only has 300 license for Uber agent. No, we can cover maybe 10,000 appliance inside the customer with the universal licensing. This is very important message because today Citrix is to have the other vision, the growth vision to cover other things outside the Citrix environment. It's very important.
Yeah, good point. So I would say for the user experience, for the user experience point, uh, we are capturing the all the metrics that comes from that device or that application, and we simply create like a dashboard with all the insights that came from those from that information, and that's I would say very valuable information to our customers. And on the security side, I would say we're using the you know best uh, I would say threat detection method, which is the MitraTech. So we have the list of MitraTech with the most recent types of attacks, vulnerabilities, and then from that we can you know shield um, the device. We're not we're not here to block the threat. That's something that our customers used to come to us and say, okay, are you guys blocking the vulnerability or the threat? No, we're the advisors. We're collecting the information. So whenever it's something happens to that machine in terms of threats or vulnerability, we're just informing there that something really bad is going to happen if they don't do anything. So that's it. We're monitoring. We're not, treating the attacks for the endpoint security.
Yeah.
That's
And
yeah, that's an important message, because don't don't think that Uber agent is replacing, antivirus or a firewall. No, not that. It's just giving you guys the visibility of everything that happens in the machine, in the device.
yeah, all in Citrix environment. But maybe
Correct.
in some cases we have maybe the DAS monitor for to show the troubleshooting, to have the metrics analytics for the customer, but maybe you need more deeper information,
Yeah,
need to use Uber Agent. Uber Agent is deeper information, a lot of
it's
information.
complementary. It brings the information that monitors the DAS monitor doesn't bring. So all the information you don't have in the monitor, you're gonna see in the Uber agent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's very important to clarify that our agent is not working only. We need to the backend
Of course.
platform
Yeah.
to send the logs. So we need to use a Splunk. We need to use other platform to integrate with the Uber agent and maybe to have the dashboard for the customer. Today we had a lot of integration with the Splunk. In some cases in Caribbean, in a specific account, the customer has a Splunk today implemented. It's possible to use that Splunk to send the information, and the Splunk has created a lot of dashboard for Uber agent. It's
Yeah.
very good for the customer. Yeah.
And whenever you guys have any question, or you need any information regarding those new solutions, you can come to us. We have, of course, a specific DAX, PPT DAX, and also documents to show you guys, and go deep dive into those documents, because those are very technical solutions, as John mentions here. So, and we were not used to work with those type of solutions, correct, John? So now we have a strong network, which is a CDE. We have a Uber agent that depends on a data lake to send the information, and we do not support the data lakes, correct? So customer may have, as Joe mentioned, Splunk, Elasticsearch, and also use Grafana, Kibana, uh, new names for us, right? Um, and that's why I said this is a very technical solution. We can engage the product manager in different cases. So this is something that we want to uh, make sure that you guys are comfortable when talking about those solutions. And whenever you guys have very technical questions, you come to us, and then we can help you guys.
Yeah, that they remember the Uber agent is include the universal license, because it's possible maybe to all customer has today universal. It's possible to have the Uber agent. Okay,
Right.
this is very important. Today we are talking with the customer to explain Uber agent, and all customer need Uber agent. In some cases, it's pay for the other platform for to have less information that Uber agent.
Right. That's right. All right. Um, device trust. I I will be very honest with you guys. This is one of the acquisitions that I like the most. uh, when Citrix acquired Device Trust, I was very happy with this acquisition, because we've been doing very good, job with Netscaler in the pre-authentication part, where we can check the device posture before the authentication, you know, using not only Netscaler, but also the Citrix Device Posture Service, which is also a Netscaler. Uh, behind the service, and we've been using EPA scan. So with the EPA scan, we used to identify, uh, do all the verifications we needed in terms of device posture, and also guarantee some policies, different policies authorization, you know. And then after the authentication, and then we guarantee that the device was a trusted device because it it passed through all those tests, through all those compliance policies. We were not doing anything else. We just did that pre during the pre-authentication, and then after the authentication, the customer, the user could just or simply uh, disable the antivirus, the firewall, use a screen capture solution to take a snapshot from the screen. And then now we have device trust for that. So device trust is doing the post authentication check and continuously checking the device posture. So whenever the context changes, we can create an action for that. So it triggers an action, and then we can do anything regarding that context change. Just for an example that I usually use, we have a few customers that has like a geofence where they cannot leave the determined area. So whenever they leave that area, we can maybe block the access to the session, to the application session, to the VDI, and it all real time. So it happens in real time. So whenever they leave the area, it blocks the session. Whenever they comes back into the area, the session is again released to the customer to use it. So we can do that for any kind of context. So I'm mentioning location, network. Um, it could be timing. It could be device, type of device. So we can create a policy based on the context, and whenever that triggers something, we can do anything. We can block the session. We can maybe send an email to the administrator, log off the session, or just send a message to the user. It's very pretty customizable and customizable, and zero user interaction. Zero user interaction. I really like this solution because it really works and works just fine. And so in our demo center, in our demo the demo cloud environment, we can test that pretty simply. You just have to log into the demo cloud with your IDs, demo cloud ID, and go to the VDI. So you go to your VDI, and there is a one VDI called Device Trust Protected Desktop. Go there and check it. When you launch the VDI, try maybe inserting like a USB portable device, pen drive, and you're gonna see a message coming to your screen, and then it's gonna block the screen, and then whenever you take it off, it just released the screen back to whatever was you was doing. And try also maybe disabling firewall, trying to take a snapshot from snipping tool. So those are the type of things that our customers usually want to control. But now it's real time. So that's why I really like this solution, because it enhanced the security, with new features, new security features for the device posture.
Yeah.
Something to add here, John?
No, only mention that in some cases, the Zero Trust Network Access 2.0 is talking about the device posture
Correct.
in real time. It's very important because in other vendor is talking about the Zero Trust Network Access 2.0, and today we can cover that point with the device trust.
Yeah.
And it's possible to integrate with the SPA or the DAS platform. It's very useful for different use cases for Citrix.
Right. Let's move on. So this is the device trust in a nutshell. So real-time context, as I mentioned. So we have the context here. So different context: timing, application, network, location, whatever you guys may think. And you may trigger these actions from one application, from the VDI itself, one configuration change, the external systems. You can even control something that is accessed externally. So think of maybe a user connecting to their Office 365 account. So whenever that happens, you may trigger something. So you can even control the way they access the application. And maybe if they are using, just for instance, they're changing their local network to a Wi-Fi network, which is not compliance for the company, you could simply maybe block the not block the application, but make the application invisible to the user. So it creates like a mask to that application that does not allow the application to be open in the VDI. So those are the type of things that we can do here. And also in different scenarios, we can do that inside the VDI, in the DAS applications, the published applications. We can do double and multi-hop. When you have one published application being accessed inside of VDI, and then you can control both of them in different environments. And also you can control the local policies as well. The local policy, I mean, you can apply the compliance policies to the laptop itself, not only to the VDI. Okay. And going through the NetScaler. NetScaler, NetScalers are, it's hard to talk about NetScaler because it does so much things. And but the message here is not going through all these key features here: web app, load balancing, WAF, app acceleration, all the things that you guys already know. NetScaler, our concern is not about what we do, but what we're going to do. This is the discussion around the NetScaler. I would say throughout the last couple of months, we've been having conversations with the PM teams and raising concerns regarding the future and what's coming in the future. So this is the coming disruption. Just a little bit of context here, guys. So this is the timeline that shows briefly the quantum computing evolution across decades and what are the predictions for the future. So, I mean, for the future, December 2025 to February 2025, and and what we expect to see in 5 years. For those that doesn't know what post-quantum cryptography means, or PQC, PQC refers to a new class of encryption algorithms that are designed to be secure, even against quantum computers. Okay, so this is something that people from networking engineering team is really putting their efforts to make sure that we support post-quantum cryptography as soon as we can. So because this is going to be a risk soon. It's a risk already. We've been seeing lots of financial companies talking about this and looking for solutions that could help them with post-quantum cryptography. And the good thing, guys, here is that Netscaler is already delivering quantum-safe capabilities where customers need them most. That's it. That's the message. And it's going to, and we're going to evolve this solution here, of course. But the message here is we are working on that. If someone asks you about PQC, right? Anything to add here, John? You are the most expertise guy in networking, not me. I'm the virtualization guy, but
No.
I know you know everything about Netscaler. So please go
Yeah.
ahead and add your thoughts here.
Yeah, that point is very important today for the networking customer for Citrix, because today we have a lot of development product aligned with the post-quantum cryptography. Today we remember we last year we had the delivery, the protocols or compliant RFIs to support post-quantum cryptography and all platforms in the market. And today, Google, Amazon is working very hard to accelerate to delivery that use for all for different customers. And Citrix is aligned with with that development today. We can support post-quantum cryptography in some specific appliance, but it's possible today. What happened in the market? Other vendors need to replace the appliance, or in some cases, maybe is in networking. For example, Radware A10 is not possible. It's not talking about the post-quantum cryptography. Today is only Citrix and F5 is talking about the post-quantum cryptography. But for F5, we need to replace a lot of appliances in customer and to buy new appliance to support post-quantum cryptography. But with Citrix today, the appliance we have in the market, in the customer, is possible to cover post-quantum cryptography. We are working with aligned with the needs. We are working to accelerate the development, and it's good for us. It's very strong message for the customer, because today the customer is asking for messages about the post-quantum cryptography, because today the cryptography, regular cryptography is concerned, because in the short term it is possible to have breach of the security with the regular cryptography. It's very important to mention that point to the customer. Maybe mention that the platform today to the customer can cover post-quantum cryptography in the customer no need to buy other platform or need to replace the platform to cover that initiative. It's very important message today in the financial customer and the public customer and the healthcare customer, because it's concerned with that point in the market. Thank you, Tiago.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Thanks to you. That's why I wanted to bring this to this meeting, because that's one of the concerns that came from every customer that we have, not only financial services customers, but also healthcare uh, customers, telecom customers. They are already talking about PQC, and when we start talking about Netscaler in our customers, they just stops us, and then they say, okay, do you do PQC? Do you do something with PQC? Okay, so now you can start talking about Netscaler, because they already know that we do, a lot of good things about, load balancing, WAF, app caching. We are good at those, doing those things, but PQC is the I would say it's
Yeah.
on the spot right now, right?
Yeah. Today we have two topics very important in the customer is the post-quantum cryptography and integration with platform for uh, intelligent artificial. Is two point is very important for today for the networking perspective. Is we can have a message for delivery to the customer about the post-quantum or integration with Copilot, Gemini, what is doing scaling in that platform. We can to have top 10 security and LLM platform for AI, etc. We can talk new features, new advance with an scaler. Citrix is doing very good job with an scaler in this year for the new features.
Awesome. Thank you very much, John. And yeah, that's the risk. So I'm not going to go through the, all the points here, but just to make sure that you guys pick the message. PQC and AI are the hotspots.
Yeah.
That's this is one of the slides uh, I was thinking, okay, what do I do here? Zen server is back. Okay, why is Zen server is back? Because you guys may think, okay, it never stopped, but actually we changed it to Citrix hypervisor, and then we changed it back to Zen server. Now Zen server is back because Citrix is putting a lot of effort, developing the new Zen server, and also, of course, enhancing the one that is in place right now, which is Zen Server 8.4. But the message here is that Zen Server is not only supported for the Citrix workload. Zen Server is now supported for all the workloads. Okay, this is a great message to our customers, not only because they could use Zen Server to other, of course, workloads, but because what Broadcom is doing with the VMware, solution in our customers. I would say in Brazil, VMware is doing a pretty bad job, with their message here. It's not, resonating very good. Most of our customers are leaving VMware, and by saying that, they are looking for I would say, uh, solution to replace VMware. Not that Zen Server is going to replace all the workloads. This is not the message, guys. Not the message. You have to be very careful with this message, because Zen Server has its, its considerations. Think about new project. Don't think about lift and shift. Don't think that our customers are going to move all their workloads from their VMware servers to Citrix and everything is going to work. It's not that. Think about a new project, new architecture. Very careful with you know those features that only VMware can offer, like vSAN, vVols, NSX. So all those acronyms. But think about new opportunities here. If you have a customer that is creating a new environment, that's the good place to start. Use Zenserver to that new environment. Do a POC first. Make sure you engage the right people. Citrix Latam team, the PMs. We're going to engage everything we have, or everyone we need. And the good message here is that they are doing a pretty good job with Zenserver 9, which is going to be released in a couple of months or 3 months from now. We are at Zenserver 8.4, which is already release stream. We deliver updates incrementally in waves to ensure, to help ensure product quality and also availability. So this is one of the changes we made with Zenserver. What are the feedbacks I have from the field? The customers I have been working with, I would say, from the last 6-7 years, and that use Zenserver, they say, okay, it's the best hypervisor for Citrix for sure, because we have PVX acceleration, we have lots of features that are aimed to the Citrix environment. But the good thing, again, we are not there yet, but we are going to be very close to vSphere. I mean vSphere Premium. Okay, vSphere, the premium version, the enterprise version. As for the standard version, we are already there. So if we're comparing Zenserver with vSphere standard, we are already there. We can compare both of them, face to face. And then, of course, one has some strengths than the other, but they are pretty close to each other. So let's not say to our customers that we are going to replace the entire VMware infrastructure, because that's not going to happen, But let's take those new projects, let's take those workloads, with less complexity, and use Zenserver for those. Okay. What else, John, do we have? I know we did not talk about it before the meeting.
No,
but I think this is a good message, right?
Yeah, no, it's good message. The Zenserver is very important today with the to the Citrix customer today, because remember, a lot of implementation for Citrix is running under VMware now.
Yeah.
And VMware has challenge with the cost with the customer. Today, the message with the customer is possible to run in the Citrix environment on Zenserver. That including today, we have two scenarios. The customer has today universal. It's possible to use Zenserver. Okay,
Yeah.
go and we can talk in the net renewal. Maybe to talk about the affiliate, something about the Zenserver. Or new customer for not only for Citrix. It's possible today to sell Zenserver for other use cases, not only for Citrix environment. Today, Citrix is delivery support for Zenserver for all use cases, not only for Citrix, but we need to be careful that Thiago mentioned is more, because Zenserver is not VMware. We don't have a lot of features, or the specific advanced features is not possible to Zenserver, but it's good option for the small customer, even big customer. Last week we had a meeting with the big customer, and the customer has VMware Enterprise Plus, but is not using advanced features. It's not using advanced features. So it's possible maybe to help to the customer to migrate the VMware to Zen server with a specific feature, and it's good option because it's more cheaper now. It's very important. Yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned a large company that you guys are having meetings. I have had a meeting with the largest private bank in Brazil, and they are very excited, and they're
Yeah. Yeah.
to start testing, and serve it
Surprise.
in other with other workloads, and they are very compromised to remove all the complexities they have. They said, okay, NSX is a problem for you guys. Okay, I can take it out. I'll take
Yeah.
this out.
Okay.
because it costs for them, because the cost is pretty high. Here in Brazil, they said that VMware is applying like a 300% uplift. Okay, 300% uplift.
Yes.
And imagine for those customers that already spend millions and millions of dollars with VMware, they're of course looking for an alternative for the VMware. Okay, here in Brazil, they're all of our customers are talking about Zen Server right now.
Yeah. Today, the VMware Broadcom, sorry, is giving to the customer the message that the BSphere C7 is not supporting for in the short term. We need to migrate BSphere A or BSphere 9. This is going and need to renewal for 3 years.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, it's very difficult today for the customer. Yeah.
Okay, that was the message, and to make sure that we end this with optimizing PCs in the cloud. Let's see what else we can offer with those guys here. Citrix plus AWS. What that mean? AWS Workspace Core. That's the message. If you guys don't know what AWS Workspace Core is, pretty simple. It's a managed cloud VDI designed to work with third-party VDI solution such as Citrix. So it's the alternative for AVD. So AWS didn't have something like that because they only had EC2 virtual machines. Now they have Workspace Core that delivers a full VDI with Windows 11 in the cloud. And since it's GA, Citrix has been supporting AWS Workspace Core. If you need any case, I have one case. It's not from Brazil, but I worked on that case. It's a Brazilian company. It's Itaú. Itaú is a private bank. Is the largest private bank in Brazil. But they have they don't use Citrix in Brazil. They use Citrix in USA, Switzerland, and Portugal. And for third-party users, they deliver Citrix with AWS Workspace Core since it's GA. So they've been doing that since last year. So it's been almost a year already. And it works pretty nice. I've seen it working, and it's very nice to see customers, not only using AVD, but also, using AWS Workspace Core. So that's it. What we do with this? Actually, Citrix DAS is the control plane that can help orchestrate and manage the delivery of the HDX optimized apps in the AWS Workspace Core. And it's not different for Microsoft. right, guys? But for Microsoft, we have something different here. I'm not saying here that we are delivering AVD because we've been delivering AVD since its GA like 4 years ago. Actually, here Citrix offers a solution for unlimited access to Windows 365 Cloud PC through Citrix DaaS.
Yeah.
So we integrate the existing, and we can also integrate the existing Citrix virtual apps and desktop deployment, which is on-prem, with the Cloud PC in the cloud. So this allows organizations to leverage Citrix capabilities to the HDX technology on Windows 365 Cloud PCs. That's it. So the Cloud PCs, same thing as the Workspace Core, but Microsoft offers that with the compute included, right? So they don't pay anything for the compute. Although I think it's pretty messy because the machines are not large machines, so customers will probably face some performance issues depending on the applications they are delivering through cloud PCs. Yeah.
Yeah. We have a lot of integration with the Intune, a lot of platform from Microsoft to deliver Windows 365. Remember, ABD has a lot of challenge with the customer in experience and security. And Citrix is covering that point with the customer, covering with delivery SDX versus RDP, using the security feature for the Citrix. Other thing very important to the customer. And today, the customer has universal. It's possible to use a Citrix to deliver Windows 365 service for the customer. It's possible. That including universal is very good point for to talk to the customer. Maybe in some case, we know that the Windows 365 in some cases is used for frontline in a lot of customers. Maybe in some case the customer has both because Citrix is more deeper in client server a customer and deeper in, integration with other platforms. In some case, Microsoft is only in the front line and the customer has both in the production. We can talk with the customer to use Citrix for all for delivery total solution for the customer with the Citrix SDX.
So guys, that's what I had for you guys. So one integrated approach with better outcomes. So this is a message security of work. So you can understand why we made all those acquisitions, all those partnerships with Google, with Chrome Enterprise Premium, with AWS delivering Workspace Core and Microsoft with Cloud PCs. So think about this as a huge Citrix platform where we can deliver anything that to match with the customer needs or to fit what what our customers need. And I mean, we are here, myself, John, and Citrix Latin team to help you guys, to support you guys. Of course, whenever you guys need our help, and we may probably need someone from CSG, we have the tools, we have the people to engage the right people to be in front of your customer and make sure that we reach the best in class result. Last thing for you guys, if you don't know yet, we are about to release 2507 VDA LTSR version. It's going to be a very very nice VDA version to see. I'm very excited to see what's coming because we have lots of new things coming, especially in terms of observability, AI. So this is new for us, and of course, we can talk about the everything that what's coming, what's new for 2507, and make sure our customers are also receiving the same message. Okay. Uh, Thank you very much for your time, guys. Thank you very much, John, for having me here, and it's an honor also to see
Yeah,
a
thank
friend here. Joining this. I mean,
yeah,
if Ernesto is here, it's
yeah,
been
yeah. It's,
a very nice friend,
okay,
and
Tiago.
it's nice to see him.
Thank you, Tiago, for share that information. Maybe two important messages to share with the partner. The first thing is maybe we need your help to change the perception to the customer that the cities is only delivery application or BDI. Today we want to show you that we have a lot of new portfolio, a lot of acquisitions to have to cover other use cases. Is good because we can have the possibility to open the door or to talk with the other areas inside the customer for security, for the cloud, for the development teams, for the endpoint teams. We can to possibility to bring new use cases, the new opportunities with cities. We need to change that perception to the customer because we know that the customer is changing in the delivery application, is moving to application to the site, is doing a lot of things to change inside the customer. So that thing is very important. That maybe to talk with the customer about this message. The other thing is we had a lot of question in
A
the
lot of question. Gamil,
yeah,
Coke,
a lot of question
a
in
lot of
the
question here.
we can make. I don't know if we have time. I don't know is we have time to resolve.
Maybe we can answer and send it by mail, John. Do you agree? Just want to tell
Okay, okay, perfect.
the audience a little bit the
Okay,
announcements. Thank you,
okay.
Thiago, for your
Thank you very
valuable
much. Yeah.
and
For
important.
sorry, Mario, for to finalize the message. We have a lot of information to share with you. We had a lot of information
Sure.
about the barter cards, infographic message
Yeah.
for to share with the customer about the new acquisition, and we have the possibility to do POC or demos. Today we have the demo in the personal demo. Today we can show you Unicorn, device trust, and SPA, a lot of things is possible with the demo. Remember, the partner have the possibility to have to implement the demo center. It's possible to use to show that the new acquisition, new feature to the customer. Test. Go ahead. Maybe Mario is helping to you. In some cases, is the partner is not possible to have access to the demo center. You can talk with Mario or with us to help you to have access. Okay. Okay, guys.
Yes.
Thank you for your time today. Go ahead, Mario. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Thank you,
Thank you.
Thiago. That's
Thank you.
correct. Well, just to finish, these are the main contacts that you must need to have. Maybe you already have it. Fabio is our KM for all the Caribbean. He managed all BTL accounts. Also, Ana Sofia is the manager of renewals, and myself, Mario Espinosa, for every matter to has to be with the channel, with your access, etc. So we have a few portals that you must need to have access. This is very important to have. If you don't have access to any of this, please send me an email and I will help you to have access. First is the partner portal. This is the address. This is the CSG portal. So if you have access to this, you'll have access to many of other resources like demos, for example, like John asked, said. CSG Learning, you need to complete several courses to get your certifications. You can find it here on the Accelerate Citrix portal. Also, you have news from events, learning, etc. The other tool that we have is Keyflow. Keyflow is a portal that when you have to register opportunities, if you have a new opportunity that you need to register, you need to get access here. This is a Microsoft Forms office. In case you don't have access, please write your data here, and I will create an account for you to have access. In this portal also we communicate any news in PND, any news that has to be with a product news. And for the last, the community Citrix. This is a community Citrix where you can learn news that maybe you can find on any website, because this is a community with engineers, salesmen, etc. So this is very useful resource. So please write it down and tell me if you don't have access to any of this. Also, you can find in Keyflow, this is one of the marketing campaign we already launched. This is a NetScaler campaign named Unlocked. This contains a battle card from NetScaler and other competitors that you should have to know how to sell NetScaler guide, also a pitch deck for partners and use cases, and even we have a template for email for you to send to your customers. So this is a tool that we already have in Keyflow. That's important that you have access to all the platforms. So, okay, thank you very much for this first webinar. We need to continue to give these cases and these webinars. We have a lot of information that we can share with you. Please stay tuned, and thank you for your participation. John?
Thank you. No, thank you. See you. Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye,
you,
guys.
Thiago. Thank
Bye,
you.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Thiago. See you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for your team.